I'll get that right someday. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to BND Live, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream, where a group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons and Dragons remotely via the internet. With us, as always, we have Steven as Finric the Monk, Tim as Twizzard the Wizard, Erin as Agnes the Bard, Mike as Brock Amazing Paw, and Chris as Paelias the Cleric. I am Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is BND Live. All right, let's do a recap. It was DePaul at 4 p.m. You were all at the Duchess. Agnes rolls a 20 on white hairstyling check, and Twizzard is well disguised. A very persuasive Twizzard starts rumors with the bartender, and then Lady Isabel, who is a classic gossip. Lady Goliath is smitten by Twizzard and Mr. Bones and invites them over for drinks that night. At 5 p.m., everyone but Agnes heads into the Black Bull to spread more rumors. Paelias and Brock get the Bull Ball special, and your talking is intentionally overheard by two folks at the next table. Brox and Slippery Sam come over and give you an offer of a deal, intercepting a shipment of torn weapons the morning after fight night. Meanwhile, Agnes does some dragon research at Tower Evath and meets a third-year student named Suna. And that's what happened last time. Classic episode of D&D. So it's still DePaul. I don't know, probably like 6 p.m. or so. What would you like to do?
Well, who do you want to start off with? Because I think we're still split up.
Split, aren't we?
And I was planning on meeting up with Suna sooner than later, when she was done at the at her job. But in the meantime, before I go over to the tea shop, can I stop in to see Wimblecat?
Sure can. Why don't we do that first?
Okay.
All right. Let me.
Oh, I have a date with a Goliath tonight, don't I?
Goliath? Yes.
Lady Goliath.
Lady Goliath.
She's not a Goliath.
She is to me. I'm a dwarf.
Well, that could be. Whoa. This gets taken out by the tile. Whoop. All right. You head over to Wimblecat's from the tower, which is actually not that far. No thanks, Internet. I'm going to do that later. Yeah. What would you like to say?
Bing, 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 bing.
Why, Agnes, it's so nice to see you again. How can I help you? How are your plans progressing?
Oh, well, that's exactly why I'm here. So, we started a bit of a rumor, and I was coming in here to see if maybe you could help in some way, since you happen to have a black dragon scale now in your possession. If you could maybe somehow let it slip at some point to someone that you think would be good at spreading rumors that you found this black dragon scale, maybe somewhere in Magic Town, just lying on the ground, and it happened to catch your eye, something like that.
Interesting. I see. I think I see what you're trying to do. I will say that arcane magical elements are not necessarily that out of place here in Magic Town. Perhaps, well, I suppose if it was spread with the right person. Where did you start sowing your seeds of deception?
So actually, Mr. Twizzard started at the Duchess, and fair Lady Isabel and Lady Goliath happened to overhear it, and I came in at the opportune moment and showed them my black dragon scale that I had mentioned that I found near the Parliament building.
All right, yeah. So maybe. All right, so you've got the Duchess, and yeah, those two ladies do tend to gossip. What if this scale was found in another part of Wesleyville? Perhaps, the folks who are trying to be nobles, they are always eager to spread rumors of their greatness, and if they were to find something like that and then be able to substantiate it, that could suit them just fine.
Now, I was thinking if we wanted to try to maybe infer that it could be from the Duke, that it would be wherever he was likely to attend or pass through or stay. And that's why I was thinking maybe close to Tower Rudland.
Gotcha. No, that does make sense. I am not against it. Let's see. Who would I talk to? Are you looking for? Now with the ladies and the nobles, you've got the upper class covered.
Yeah, I was just thinking that it would help to give credibility to the rumor if you had found a black dragon scale in Wesleyville. I don't really care where you find it, just that another Drac-Blagan scale found in Wesleyville? This is very odd. And you have it? It's not just you said you saw it, but you actually have it? And it's not the same one that Agnes has. And I was thinking that I could possibly go back to the dragon's lair and pick up a few more, but I didn't know how necessary that would be if I could do some other things here in Wesleyville just to get this rumor going, because I have a plan for leaving additional evidence tonight.
Oh, Agnes, I am glad I'm on your side of this, because your machinations are quite intriguing. Give me a persuasion check, Agnes.
Persuasion.
Probably going to be in the low to mid-20s.
It'll be at least 13. It's 13. I rolled a nat one.
Natural one.
But I have a plus 12.
Yeah, no, I mean, 13 is still above 10. Alright, so if you're trying to do things tonight, when would you like me to... There is a tavern in Magic Town that only the most prodigious wizards attend. I could perhaps go there and spread my story a bit.
I mean, that would be perfectly fine with me. It's whatever you're comfortable with. If you want to do it with just people that you know very well, or with people that you would want to possibly overhear you telling someone else, because I'm quite sure that the rest of the Ateum went off to the Black Bull and are probably doing something in that area.
All right, so you got the high class covered and you got the low class covered.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well...
and I happen to also be somewhat friendly with some of the scoundrels over with the... what are they called? The rats? The Rat King?
The Rat
Kings?
The
Rat Kings,
Scoundrels.
yes. Yeah,
You're
well,
mixed
no,
up
that
with them,
side,
too?
that side of town, that, you know...
The
Though
Swifts.
I did actually help out the Badgers' queen bee, would you have it? So I probably could also get that area as well.
Now, at this place I'm thinking, there will be folks from both houses. Are you okay with that?
Well, I mean, I do feel that it is important that that anyone who is not really aware of what's going on starts to maybe think twice about this relationship. I already mentioned something to one of the third years at House Evath, and I'm having tea with her and possibly one of her friends in a little bit to discuss it further.
All right, I will take care of that tonight then, Agnes.
All right, and then I will let you know when I have planted my other evidence, just to keep you abreast.
All right, this is a tangled web you weave, but I hope it catches a dragon.
Oh, so do I. All right.
All right.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, so you guys, are you leaving the Black Bull? Where are you going next?
Where you guys want to go?
Wop.
You're currently in the drippings, as it were. It's the colloquial name for that neighborhood.
What time is it? Did you say? Oh, sorry, Steve.
Around 6 p.m. Close to sundown.
All right.
So if I understand correctly, we're really waiting. The main thrust of it is we're waiting to kind of see if our rumor campaign takes effect. So do we have any immediate things that we need to do or prep before that, or we're just kind of doing?
You have a job tonight.
Well, the fight night is the next night, and
it's the next night.
The job is the morning after.
Morning after, okay.
I'm good. I got a date tonight.
You
That
don't.
is true.
And Mr. Bones has one.
Maybe you should go home.
That's
and-
true.
He doesn't.
You change.
Wait, do they?
What?
Wait, do you?
Mm-hmm.
With Lady Gillan.
Mr. Twitter does a big flex. You think anyone could resist this?
It's hard to know.
I couldn't know her name. I just told her some lies about dragons.
Wait, so Finric, it's okay that you have someone, a baroness, but God forbid that Mr. Twizzard has a lady on the side.
Well, it's not just me. It's Mr. Bones.
No, I mean he's
Probably.
allowed to. I'm just it was that the whole double date thing with Mr. Bones that kind of threw me.
That's who she's more fascinated with.
I think so, yeah. I think I'm the third wheel.
All right. Well,
You guys want to come?
Alex, what do you want to do?
Mm-hmm. I thought tonight was fine night, so I don't know. I'm bummed. I guess we could go.
We could also just do Agnes's plan and then fast forward to the next night too.
We could fast forward to the next.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
were you going to stop at the library? You were friendly with the person at the library.
Who, me?
Paelias, yeah.
It's been a while.
Library girl. Is there a librarian?
Well, for helping to spread the rumor.
Oh, was that planned? Okay.
I don't know. I just figured you would go to places that you knew someone so that you could talk with them.
Is the library still open?
At 6?
I mean, it's at a university. It is not tall. It's a good chance that it's open. It's over at Hastings Academy.
Yeah, we can check out the library.
All right, Brock, are you Finric? Where are you guys? Are you guys going with Paelias? Are you going with Twizzard? Or are you doing the third option?
That's a good question. I think I'll go with Paelias, so as to not split ourselves up too many ways.
Using wingman.
I feel like I'd be a fourth wheel with Wizard and Bones. But I kind of want to see how that plays out.
You could probably go visit Lady Norfolk Blaywin, spread the rumor to her as well. She would probably love to hear it.
Oh, yeah, she might.
I think I'll join. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll join you. And the Bones.
All right, so Bones, Twizzard, and Brock to the estates.
Mm-hmm.
Finric and Paelias to Hastings. And Agnes?
At the tea shop.
At the tea shop.
With the
All
lead
right.
With the pipe.
Oh no. Yeah, that sounds good. I have no idea which one. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, great. That sounds good. Let's go to the library, shall we?
I do feel like this is Clue now. Yeah. Different parts of Wesleyville.
I
You
know,
get from
right?
the library to the Blackpool Underground.
Actually, let me roll for something before you go to the library.
Uh-oh.
So, Finric, do you remember the name of this girl?
Me? No.
Oh boy.
You know me. Love them, leave them.
Yeah.
What? No, it's Paelias then.
Huh?
Finric
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
really.
You guys don't know what I do in my spare time.
Pretty sure you were beating up some monks.
Okay, so you know what I do in my spare time.
All right.
Running across rooftops.
Sounds like what he does. All right, we're gathering our cast of characters. All right. All right, at the library. So you guys head east, as it were, out of the drippings through the area of Wesleyville where the monks have their monasteries, although there isn't a cobalt soul one there, I believe, right? Is that right, Finn? Eric? I don't think there was a cobalt soul one there. If I remember correctly. Anyway, you continue further past Cherub Downs, otherwise known as the Fakes, and you arrive at Hastings Academy, the venerable university of everything not magic, and you, Paelias, lead the way to the library, which you were in last time. Based on that roll, your person who you've forgotten the name of, and to be perfectly honest, I have too, is not there. But there is a different woman at the help desk as you enter the library, as the sun is setting in the distance. What would you like to say?
How good am I with faces? Like, do I think that she might be the one I talked to last time?
Give me a history check. She has bright pink hair and a dress that matches it. It doesn't really ring a bell, but
Hair.
History. Slowest roll ever. Oh, I got an 8.
yeah, even with an 8, as long as you're above a 5, you're sure it's not her. This is definitely a different person.
Okay.
She has elfish features, and she looks very cheerful. Not that the other librarian wasn't cheerful, but
Oh, okay. Hey, how you doing? We're looking for a book on dragons.
oh, are you students here?
No, just visiting.
All right,
Um,
all right.
We've been we've passed through before. Actually, I met someone else who works here, I think, but I don't remember her name.
Diana, Cynthia?
Yeah,
Margaret,
yeah. One of yeah.
Elspeth?
Yeah, I think it was Diana. I think it was
all right.
Um,
Well, do you have your library card?
oh boy. Well, I don't think that I've brought that. Finric, do you have a library card to use here?
Not right now.
Would you like to
Not
sign
right
up for
now.
one?
Usually.
Yeah, we weren't gonna check anything out. I think we were just gonna peruse. But you know, if we need a library card, that's fine too.
It's just simple paperwork.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. We'll do that.
She takes out this ledger, opens it up, spins it around. She's like, here. And are you staying in Wesleyville? You just note your address down there.
Yeah. Okay. I'll fill that out for you.
What do you get it right?
I'll put glass. Yeah.
Okay.
Put a little P A E.
Where are you staying?
Where we staying, Derek?
I don't know where we're staying.
Golden Monkey, Golden something.
No, we're staying at the Duchess.
The Duchess. Yeah, the Duchess. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, very good. Yes, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought you guys were going to stay at Penn's house.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
It's for a library card.
All right, she spins the ledger around after you're done, takes a look at it. She's like, all right, dragons, you said?
Yeah, we kind of have a new fascination for this. You know your Duke, right?
I'm familiar with the Duke, yes.
Yeah, we I don't know. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say anything, but we just.
Well, you've heard the rumors, right? Already.
Have I heard the rumors? No, what rumors? Oh, I know after the marriage? Is she with child?
Maybe I'll Paelias. Well,
Yeah, I don't know about the whole child thing. I mean, actually, what we've heard is just that he's been acting really strange the last, I don't know, couple of months or so. Really kind of differently tempered, and just seems like a lot more is going on. And
not himself, yeah.
Yeah, definitely not himself.
Duke Ashfield, not himself? Interesting. I admit I don't get out of the library very often.
So this is weird, but one person had mentioned that she found a dragon scale. Have you ever heard of dragons being in this town?
A dragon in Wesleyville? No.
I know, yeah.
No, dragons haven't been seen in Centralia for hundreds of years.
Yeah, that's what I said. But she literally showed me the scale. It was interesting. So I just wanted to do some research on it to see, if there have been any sightings or there have been anything that maybe have gone overlooked recently, and we could, somehow figure out what's going on here.
Give me a persuasion or deception, your choice.
You said persuasion or deception. What's my deception? No, definitely persuasion. 11.
11. To be fair, I don't know about all that, but I will help you find your information on dragons. Please follow me.
Perfect.
And she sort of leads you off into the stacks, very confidently leading you straight to a shelf with definitely looks like maybe these books haven't been paged through in a long time. A bit of a layer of dust on them, sort of off in the back. And she sort of gestures toward a shelf. She's like, I do have other things to tend to, but if you need anything, I'll be at the front desk. Do you know your way back?
Great.
Do you know your way back?
Yeah, I think so. And if I did want to check something out, I could do that now?
Oh, yes, just bring it up to the front. I'll note it down, and you'll be good.
Cool. Thanks so much.
Oh, there are some tomes that can't leave the library, but those are indicated with a red stamp on them.
Okay. I'll look out for that.
All right. Good luck with your studies.
Oh, thank you.
She goes off. All right, what are you guys looking for?
I want to look for something that would tell me, like, the demeanor of a dragon, typically, or the powers of a dragon, or what they can do.
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
similar to what Agnes was looking for.
I was going to say, yeah.
Were you in this library, or you were somewhere else?
I was in Tower Evath.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me, and Finric's going to help, presumably?
Sure.
I was gonna go look at the monk section.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, so are you getting help
Is
finding
that
the
under
monk section?
religion? Would that be under 700s?
And for monk.
Wow.
Is this Dewey Decimal System here in Centralia? Is that
Not quite the Dewey. It's actually a cousin of Dewey's. It's no.
Huey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a bag and stuff.
It's the bag.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the Baggins. All right. So, Paelias, you give me an investigation check then. And Finric, are you going to have help finding this section, or are you just going to go for it?
I'm just gonna go for it.
All right. So give me an investigation of your own then. But for
I got a 17.
completely different thing. All right, 17.
27.
Nice.
Uh,
Yeah, Finric, you actually remembered seeing something about monks as she was winding her way through the stacks leading you, and so you get right back there. All right, so Paelias, you find some books. They seem to range from sort of children's tales to sort of very detailed examinations of ancient dragon fossils, not fossils, but like remnants that have been found. There's some books, there's prose about dragons, poems and songs concerning dragons. But you are looking specifically for black dragons, and you do see references to their demeanor, that is of their brutalness, cruel, tend to take over and leave waste behind, taking any treasure they can find for their hoard, striking their weakest enemies first. They have been known to have servants, almost cult-like followings, that they also mistreat, but people aren't sure if they're devoted to them by magical means or by just sort of pure intimidation, or perhaps allegiance to gain power for themselves. Their lairs have been known to their sort of evil nature can sometimes bring the elements of the lair itself to life and allow them control over their lair in certain ways. Although many people who go to have sought out more information have never returned. Mentions of swamps, the frayed edges of civilization. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There are different age ranges of dragons, right? From sort of wormling to young to adult, and to, of course, ancient dragons. Their power and their magical abilities grow as they age. And one hasn't been seen in over 100 or 200 years, according to most.
Anything about like shape-shifting or disguising themselves?
There, you find hints that might be one of their abilities, but it's nothing substantiated. Although I think that Agnes found out more about that.
Cool.
All right. Finric, is there specific information you're looking for?
I was actually just curious about maybe the local history of monks.
All right.
Being a big, having a whole monks section of town.
Whole monk section of town.
Yeah.
All right.
Seems like there might be some local literature.
Let me give an investigation for that specific thing, then, if you would. You found the right section.
All right. So only 14, but 14.
All right. You find, so there are monasteries home to 5 different traditions here in Wesleyville. The Way of the Shadow, the Way of the Drunken Master, the Way of the 4 Elements, the Way of the Open Hand, and the Way of the Kensai. There are the temples themselves, actually, in Wesleyville. date back to let's see. It actually dates back to so this is interesting. So the monasteries were built soon after the kingdom of Oxnard split into two. Gosnold was then established to the north of the River Rennell, Oxnard to the south. That was in 1784 DS. And they had come from the east, and there were actually, give me a religion check too.
Not 20, 24.
Oh, all right. So you're reading, and what languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Goblin, Halfling, and Primordial.
Interesting. Okay. One of the books that you find, because you're like, whoa, like, did you even know this? That the kingdom was once one whole thing and then it split? Did you know that?
I don't think I knew that.
You're intrigued by that. So you follow the reference to that is to another smaller tome, which seems to be a journal by one of the first heads of the monasteries. And in it, there is reference to two different religious sects that were vying for power. And that eventually led to the kingdom splitting up. And the monks who had traveled as a group seeking... what were they seeking? They were seeking, according to this particular... So this was a drunken master monk, for what it's worth. Take that as you will. But they were seeking enlightenment as to a disturbance in the mountains. And when they got here, there were two religious groups that had been in constant battle, basically, for hundreds of years before this period of time. And so the monasteries were set up to try to be a sort of a bastion of unification for now that Oxnard had split in two, with Wesleyville sort of being the de facto capital. They were trying to form a bastion of unity within it.
Got it. And my understanding of my own order is that it is a newer order. But do I know much of to what extent like Cobalt Soul is aligned with or especially not aligned with any of the sects?
No, I mean from North Gorson's point of view, the monasteries all sort of share almost equal footing. There's some, competitions that can happen and things like that. But all in all monasteries sort of rise together in North Gorson. You don't see anything that would lead you to believe otherwise here in Wesleyville.
Got it.
Cool. Yep. All right. Yeah, a little door drop. I get behind that. All right, let's go to Twizzard and Bones and Brock. All right, so you guys are heading. Where are you heading first? Are you heading to
Lady
Galenus.
Galadriel's house.
Lady Gaga's.
Gladius.
Goliath.
If you really want to know how it's spelled,
Goliath. Cool.
it is technically it's spelled Gillias.
Goliath.
Goliath. Okay.
Alright, so you head over. Where are you? Alright. She gave you rough directions, right? I don't know, you find it somehow. Alright.
Probably
So you
ask anyone in the estates.
That's weird.
exactly.
Mm.
They give you a
Do
little
do I
bit
need
of
to roll a directional dice?
they give you a little bit of a side eye, like, really? Okay, sure. She's over there. But you get there. The estate is well-to-do. It is not quite as big as the Galdingers. Definitely bigger than Lady Norfolk's. About the same size as. Although, wait, have you ever met him? Or have you ever been?
Well,
to his
met
estate?
but never been to their
Met,
house.
but never been
Yes.
to it.
Serpent. Yeah.
Yeah, Serpent. All right. So you you enter through the main gate. The sun is setting, so it's a little maybe a little late for this, but you've been invited.
Yeah.
So you head up. You're presented with a large door, and there's a rope to pull for the bell, or you can knock. What would you like to do?
I'd
Mr.
love
Bones,
to
ring
ring
it.
that bell.
Oh,
What was
let's all ring it.
All hang from
Let's
it.
all
Put our
ring
hands on it at once.
Everyone jump on that
We do
bell.
it together. We're the three best friends.
Amazing.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
The bell rings out quite loudly, and the door is promptly opened by a smaller halfling. She greets you. Oh,
Is she sitting because she's a half?
No. This is my full height.
No, I'm
Can I inquire who's asking? Who are you?
Hello, Mr. Twizzard, Mr. Bones, and
Mr. Amazing Paw.
Mr. Amazing Paw.
Ah, I see. You are our latest guests. Great. Come on in. She sort of gestures you in. And Lady
I hope
Goliath.
this is a saucy trap.
Lady Goliath comes from around the corner. Oh, wonderful. Come in. Yes. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Are you thirsty?
Yes.
Always.
Well, and another woman walks in. It's not actually the same. What was her name? Isabel. It's a different woman. But they gesture you in. You get seated at a table, and it's well laid with delicious-looking food, various smoked meats, some sort of potato dish. So there's some vegetables. There's a little bit of like who's gonna sit where, but eventually the ladies end up sitting sort of across from each other.
Is there any milk there?
Unless you want to jockey for position, you let me know.
Nah. Is there any milk there?
There's no milk in evidence.
Okay. Do you guys have any milk?
Oh, of course, yes. Are you you'd prefer milk to wine?
That's Mr. Bones' drink of choice.
Ah, of course it is. She
I will
sort of
take his
nods.
wine.
The shorter halfling walks out and comes back soon with a pitcher of milk and dubiously places it near Mr. Bones, who leaves again.
Brock, did you want some? Because I'm going to spill the rest on Mr. Bones.
The milk? I'm good with milk. I'll take his wine, though.
Oh, yes, drink up. There's a pitcher of wine on the table as well. Some nice decorative goblets. Pretty fancy spread. Definitely fancier than you used to. So I need to know more about. Tell me all about it. Tell me all about you.
Who's she talking to?
Mr. Bones?
She's talking to
She's talking to Mr. Bones.
mainly to Twizzard, but like with eyes at Mr. Bones every once in a while, but mainly a Twizzard.
Was
I'm
there...
so sorry. Oh, this is Lady Tharanya. She sort of like demurs away a little bit.
Oh, hello. Yep, a wizard. Been a wizard since a kid, since I've been a gizzard. Mr. Bones, he was just a pile of bones one day, and then I animated him into what you see before you. He is a wonderful person, companion. Do anything for you as long as you command him to do it.
And so you, he is both a friend of yours and a servant of yours?
Yes.
Huh. We have seen, you know, living so close to Three Rivers with the towers and the wizards, there have been many magical sights and sounds, but a friend and a servant such as this it's just outstanding.
He's a good pile of bones. Mr. Bones, drink some of that milk. Sorry about that. He usually does it outdoors.
No, that's fine. And you're in Wesleyville for the foreseeable future?
Yep. Come by every now and then. Whether we like to or not.
And who is we?
My companion, Brock Amazing Paw, Mr. Bones, and there's a couple other clowns around town.
I see.
Yep.
Anyone
Special?
anyone special in your life?
Where's that dryad?
Yeah, there was a lady in a bush once. I think it was a lady. I'm not really sure. Long
Perhaps
story.
there's a body in the alleyway, you know.
What?
What?
Body
What?
in the alley.
Lady Thoranya sort of like does a double take.
I said this wine is good. Thank you.
Oh, well, you're very welcome. It's the least we could do to hear some excitement from outside of Wesleyville. Things here tend to be, well, just, you know, the same old.
Are you from Wesleyville?
Oh, yes. My father and his father before him.
Do you know the Duke?
Oh, well, no,
Personally?
the Duke. I mean, I've been to events with the Duke. I was at the wedding.
How was it?
It was fine as weddings go. It was a little well, honestly, it seemed a little rushed. And Lady Thoranya at that sort of like how, you know, and oh, quiet, Thoranya. Look, you know it too. It was too sudden. They didn't plan it right. And the invitations were hardly gilded.
That's rude.
That's not cool at all.
Twizzard gets it. Yes, exactly. Thoranya's face goes red. Sorry, please dig in to have some food. Oh my,
Do you need living fish fingers?
Thoranya is a little taken aback and sort of like brings her napkin up to demurely block any food particles from flying onto her dress.
Well, this is good stuff. Not always easy to find food like this when we're out and about.
Where have you been?
We've been
recently?
day drinking all day. It's been terrible. So this is wonderful. Thank you.
At the Duchess?
We were there. And we stopped over at the Black Bull for a bit.
The Black Bull. No, you didn't.
Well, we did.
Oh, I've heard
doing
there
a
are nothing
tavern
but
crawl.
ruffians and thugs that go there.
Yeah, that's us.
No one's going to mess with a 7-foot skeleton.
I
And
dare
He's
say,
9 foot.
9 foot. I knew it
He is
was
9
9 foot.
I dare say they wouldn't. Wow. Perhaps we could accompany you to the Black Bull sometime.
Ooh,
Thoranya.
You want to go to the Black
bad
Bull?
boy.
Thoranya is just completely like scarlet now. I mean, it could be exciting. You'd be there to protect us, of course.
Well, obviously.
You might not like it, but we could go.
We've heard stories, haven't we,
Mhm.
Anya?
Don't order the food.
That makes sense with what we've heard.
Is the black ball the one with the levitating potion?
No, that's the one with the one that feels like you got hit in the gut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, being careful about some of the drinks too.
Don't have
In fact,
swallow.
we
Are
might
they
just
very
stay for 30 seconds and then leave.
Are they very strong? The drinks?
Yeah, some of them can be.
If you're not ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I don't even know if they have wine. It's just gut punches
And mead.
and mead.
Plenty of mead.
Okay, honey wine.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
I like to call it a honey gut punch.
Sweet punch in the gut.
Oh. Well, eat. Let's eat. All right, so as you guys continue your meal, Agnes, you've gone to tea to meet up with the woman from...
Suna?
Yes.
Yes, you were going to meet her sooner or later.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. So you see her at a table in the back. You go and join her there. As you sit down, she acknowledges you, and the corner you're in is fairly secluded from the rest of the place, and there's not that many people in there to begin with.
So I don't remember exactly how much I might have mentioned in the tower anymore. So I don't think I showed her, I don't remember what I said or what I did in the tower that led me to say, oh, then maybe we should meet after you get off of work.
I
But
don't know, did you want to spread more rumors, or did you... Yeah, I don't know.
I think that I kind of was hinting at the reason why I was interested in finding out more about Black Dragon specifically was because I had found the scale.
Right. Sounds like something you would do.
And so I don't know if I had mentioned what I thought about that black scale near the Parliament building could mean. So we could just have a cup of tea. I don't want to make this long. Really, I just wanted to have an opportunity to maybe answer any questions she might have had.
Okay.
But you don't have to do this whole big thing. We could just say that we met up.
She's interested to see how you know the Shogun.
Okay.
You had a private audience with the Shogun the other day.
Yeah. So I could tell her
very often.
I could definitely tell her that story. I could say that we had been invited to Lady Norfolk Laywin's house to perform and give the story of how our group had defeated a mummy lord from a great pyramid that rose up out of the ground. And so putting in that show, the Shogun had been invited. Actually, both Shoguns had been invited, along with, actually, I think it was Skulldrake that was there, not the Duke.
Correct.
And Wimblecat. And so I mentioned a couple of people, and that right after I finished my big performance, there was this almost an assassination attempt, this ambush by these monks. And it just so happened that a couple of the people disappeared and essentially got out of there as quickly as they could. But Shogun Diane had stayed and was fighting. And in fact, at some point, we had helped her through, I don't even remember what it was anymore, but we saved her life, essentially. So
I had heard stories that the monks of the Five Ways, they are quite a formidable foe. Wow, okay. And that pyramid, there have been a few students have gone down there to study it. So you were there at the start of that as well.
oh yes, from the very beginning. From the moment it rose up out of the ground, we were there.
Wow.
Even before that.
You certainly have led a very interesting life.
Oh, yes, definitely. And that's why I like to travel around. I gather more stories, I perform. In fact, I'm going to be performing at the Duchess tonight. So you're more than welcome to stop by. So I actually probably will have to leave after this cup of tea, so I can go and prepare.
Oh, yes. I don't know if I'll be able to join tonight, but I will, let me think about that. How long are you in Wesleyville for?
Oh, well, at least for several days. I don't know exactly how long. We kind of play it by ear, me and my companions. We go where we're needed.
Well, that's very lovely. I appreciate you having this cup of tea with me.
Yes, it was very nice. And thank you so much for your assistance in finding that information about the Black Dragon.
Yes, no, that's another fascinating tidbit.
I do remember I had mentioned something about how I thought it was very suspicious that the Duke would choose an allegiance with one of the magic houses.
Yes, yeah, no, they're not too pleased about that in general.
And so that's why I was suspicious that maybe he was under the influence of a dragon's spell or a charm, or perhaps he himself could be a dragon in disguise.
There are ways of discerning the truths about people. I could perhaps look into that. I wonder, have you discussed that with the Shogun?
Yes, I have mentioned my my suspicions, and she is well aware of my doubts of his authenticity of being the actual Duke. However, she does not want a full-out war between the houses, and so she's treading very lightly. But she is aware of what I think, and I'm sure that she will take the measures she finds are safest and most appropriate for her house. She is an excellent Shogun.
Yes, no, we are. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you again, Agnes. And I'm, if I can't make it tonight, I'll be sure to get to the Duchess at some point.
Oh, great, wonderful.
Right.
I pay for the tea.
Oh, nice, nice.
And the few copper or silver it probably is.
All right.
On my way back to the Duchess, can I kind of walk along the river and check out the access to the riverbank? Over
Sure.
by the Magic Town area.
Sure. So the point where the three rivers come together, there is the large fountain, which you know is underneath. There's the fighting arena. The Grand Bridge leads. It's actually the border to Gosnell to the north. So you would be, the tea shop is sort of near the fountain, so
Okay.
you could be walking along this river here or along.
And is this a tidal rivers?
No, they're far enough inland.
Okay. Is there a riverbank
Yes.
for walking along?
Yes.
Okay.
Very picturesque.
Oh, very picturesque. Okay. Can I go and check the condition of the soil in the area in which the river meets the shoreline?
Yes. So the walkway is a bit raised in case there was height changes in the river. So I would say it's probably a foot or two down to the water level from the walking path. And at some places the water comes right up to the sort of the stone that supports the walkway. In other places there's a bit of reeds or other marshy ground sort of in between, because the path that you're walking on is sort of, I mean, it curves a little with the river, but like it's more straight than the actual ground into the river. So
Okay.
you could find a patch or two if you wanted to jump down.
Okay. I think I would like to and see how muddy it is, see how deep my shoe goes into the mud.
All right. How deep your shoe goes in the mud. All right. Only about an inch or so.
Okay. And I walk around a little bit, hop back out, take a look at the tracks that I left behind me.
All right. There are some muddy tracks from where you climbed up.
Okay. All right. Make a mental note.
All right.
And then I'll walk along and see if there's another area that looks similar.
Yeah, there are. There are other
Okay.
areas that look similar.
All right. Making mental notes.
All right.
And then I'll head back to the Duchess.
All right. Fair enough. Paelias, Finric, have you concluded your studies?
Mm-hmm.
Can I check out those books?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Why?
Because then there will be a name to those books.
I don't have to give his name.
He gave his name. He gave Paelias.
Never mind. But your last name might be different.
How many
Yeah.
points?
Does Paelias even have a last
Jones.
name? Do you have a last name,
Yeah.
Paelias?
Okay. Well.
Agnes isn't there to say that, so.
Yeah. I think I'd check them out.
All right.
He's an interested reader.
Yes, he is.
Oh, that's very fine. Yeah, not a problem at all. No red stamps here.
Good, good. Yeah, this is some really interesting information. I'm definitely gonna. I think this is gonna come in handy. Yeah, appreciate your help.
Of course.
Have you read any of these? Have you seen the details of?
Have I read it? No, no, not that. I don't believe I have. No.
Oh, it's very interesting. It's just uncanny how they describe the demeanor of the dragon. It's their kind of ruthlessness and they're just pure evil. It's really interesting.
That sounds quite disturbing, actually.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned. I know how ridiculous it sounds, but I'm gonna be continuing this dig. I need to figure out if there's a dragon in this city, then we need to stamp him out.
And you said you had a friend or an acquaintance who had a scale from one of these dragons?
Yeah. I never would have believed them if I hadn't seen the scale, but they showed it to me, and seeing is believing.
There would probably be people here at the university interested in seeing that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I could look them up if you want, or you can leave them my info and have them come find me.
Oh, sure. I mean, the Professor Professor Galexa is he dabbles in other worldly beasts of an unknown nature, that sort of thing.
Oh, okay. How would I be able to find Professor Galaxa?
He is, if you were to go a little further down, the large building with the green roof.
Mm-hmm.
He has offices in there.
Oh, okay.
Probably
closed now, though, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll give him a visit, though. Do you have his contact info? Would you let him know I'm coming?
Oh, I don't. If I see him, I will let him know.
Sure. Yeah, no worries. I'll just stop by otherwise.
Sounds good.
I appreciate your help.
Very nice meeting you, Paelias, and she points to Finric.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll...
Both of you.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be back. Always appreciate a good library.
Wonderful. All right, you guys head out into the
I hope
early
you say
evening.
that to every library you go to.
I don't think I've ever said in my life.
Head out into the early evening air. Could you both give me a perception check, please?
Oops.
Nat 20 again, 23.
Whoa.
Nat 20.
Okay, I rolled medicine, but it's the same modifier, so it's 24.
Nice. You guys both see out of the corner of your eye a little bit of movement nearby behind some bushes of a red head.
Uh-oh.
I like redheads.
Not that, Rick. Not that kind of redhead.
You see that?
I see that.
That gets standing stone or standing stone. Should we investigate?
Yep.
All right, let's go check it out.
All right, you guys head over, and out from the bush pops Shady. Oh, hey guys, you saw me. Oh man, I totally thought you didn't see me.
Yeah, Shady, right?
Oh yeah.
How's the surveillance going?
Oh, it's going great. I know where Falreth's staying.
Where he what?
Where are you staying?
Oh, okay, great. Where?
Oh, it's at the Soaring Goose. You know that really fancy inn near Parliament?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he's staying.
Soaring Goose. How did you find out?
I followed him. I don't think he saw me.
Okay. Great. So, what else did you find out?
Well, he was at the tower, one of the towers earlier.
Okay, which one?
Gotcha. So he returned to the Soaring Goose later in the day. So it is likely that he stays there.
Yes. Yeah, no, House Rudlin.
Rudlin, okay. What was he wearing? Was he disguised? Was he wearing a robe?
You know, it's interesting. He was wearing the traditional black robes of House Rudlin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and of course, you know, he used to be from House Evath, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Interesting. And what did he look like? Did he have like the features that we described, or can you describe his face?
Why doesn't Finric just pull his head out and be like, he looked like this, right?
Yeah. Does he still look like this?
Do you really do that?
No. I don't think we have the bag holding. Or I guess you always have.
I do. I definitely have his head with us.
We did that in the like an alleyway so that nobody else saw it.
Yeah. We could maybe go in the bushes or something, but maybe not right in the middle of the square the library just came out of.
Yeah, no, he looked exactly as you described, though. You know, kind of older guy, long gray hair.
All right. Well,
I think. Oh yeah, no, I think it's safe to say he's staying at the Soaring Goose.
Okay.
Are you guys going?
All right, JD.
Are you going to go meet with Agnes now? You gonna go meet up with Agnes?
Yeah. Probably. You wanna tag along, or what are you doing?
Yeah, sure. I'll tag along.
All right, cool. Yeah, you can tell her. She might have some more questions for you.
Okay. All right, you guys.
Here's a silver. You want a silver?
Oh, hey, thanks. Absolutely.
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
All right, awkward dinner party.
An awkward dinner party.
Yeah, what's going on? What are you guys talking about?
I have no idea. I mean, we already told them about the dragon stuff, so it's not like, you know, they already know about the rules, right?
Lady Goliath is very interested in hearing about your adventures outside of Wesleyville. She seems desperate for knowledge of the wider world.
You can tell them about Puppy Town.
Puppy Town.
Tell them about Duluth.
Yeah, we've been all over the place doing lots of crazy stuff.
We might get a barony.
Yeah, we might get a barony. Made a pyramid appear out of a potted plant. Some skeletons popped out of that. Killed them all. No big deal.
Ate a mummy's heart.
Ate a mummy's heart. Took a bite out of a mummy's heart. Didn't eat it.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that about a barony?
Yeah, good. Where are we getting a barony from? That's
From Alon. If we help clear out that area of all the bad things, then we get to keep it.
All right. Okay. Oh yeah. Did you hear that? That was my inner voice. Sometimes it's loud.
It sounds like a female.
You're trying to. You're in line to have a barony in a lawn.
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
You have a large estate there, will you?
Could be. Yep.
You must. Your adventures must have made you very well off then.
Oh, I got some money. I jingle my pants. In there somewhere.
You
got some other stuff buried, probably.
Pants. All right.
Bones got a wallet.
Are you trying to impress her?
Yeah.
Mr. Twitter doesn't have to try.
Yeah.
Give me a performance check or a persuasion check, your choice.
Right.
Probably. Well, they're both 0.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Performance. My performances.
They're both 0.
A 3.
Nice. Natural
Looking
3.
good.
What's one of the weirdest things in your pockets?
Do you have a beetle?
I got rid of that dwarven fish finger. That's not there. I have animal crackers. A femur from a mummy tomb. I have a long scarf, maybe. Jade dust, licorice.
All right, you jiggle your pants and a piece of old licorice falls out onto the floor, and she's like, "Oh,
What's that? That's adventure licorice."
Is it magical?"
It could be.
Can I have a piece of it?
All right, I reach for it
Palate cleanser.
and I palm it, and then I conjure a fake licorice so that it glows, and then I hand it to her, and then I give the real licorice to Brock. I say,
Alas, real licorice.
now there's 2, and one is glowing.
It is glowing.
Yes, you can have that for an hour.
I'm not a huge fan of licorice. She puts it down on the table.
You don't have to eat that.
Blasphemer.
All right. I give the magic one to Brock as well.
Yeah, please.
You didn't actually eat anything, but
That felt rather airy, like a meringue.
It's just gonna disappear from his stomach.
It just dissolved into nothing.
the ultimate diet.
What a useless treat. Sorry, Brock has had a lot of wine, and he's been day drinking with you fools all day.
Are you all staying at the Duchess then tonight?
I think so.
I heard someone singing there.
That's true. One of our companions is singing, but she sings a lot. We've heard it before.
I see.
Yeah, we might join her on stage with Mr. Bones doing the xylophones on his ribs.
Oh.
Yeah, we've tried to do that a few times, but
He's musical as well.
oh, he's very
Have you really tried that?
wanted to, but Agnes won't let us.
No, you've done it.
Oh, do we? Yeah,
Oh, you've done it.
probably the best
At
show.
least
Probably the
that.
best show we've ever done.
I want
Well,
to see
You
the
should
show.
have the ringing bell.
Perhaps we should all go to the Duchess together.
Sure.
A splendid idea.
Yeah. We walk.
What say you, Mr. Bones?
Colleen,
Yeah,
you'll
okay.
see to the cleanup of the dishes? Yes, mistress. Alright, so you guys all head out into the early evening. Make your way toward the Duchess. It's not too far. Agnes, you're also heading there?
Yes, sir, Bob.
I think that was a great segue. Sir.
Finric, Paelias, you are heading there as well with Shady?
Yeah. Yeah.
If it got any more awkward, I was going to turn into a bear.
You say that
would-
to the wizard.
Things would have gotten interesting at that point. Definitely.
Alright, you guys head over to the Duchess. Agnes, you had plans to play there? Is that true?
Yeah, I think I had asked when I first checked in
Alright.
if there was space for me, and of course Joaquin's there. There's always space for you, Agnes.
Of course.
I think he said that he could fit me in somewhere,
Perfect.
some point.
Perfect. Alright, so slowly but surely the crowd gathers. Agnes is getting ready on the stage. You folks roll in with your entourage. Finric, Elias, and Shady also arrive. When you guys arrive, you probably arrive soon after Twizzard and Brock and Bones and the ladies. Would you sit near them, or would you sit on your own?
I think we'll sit near them so we can tell them about what we've learned about the soaring goose.
Alright. Alright, so you guys are sitting at a table. You've just gotten a table, ordered some more drinks, and in walk Finric, Paelias, and Shady Baggins.
Hey guys,
Hey.
So,
mind if we pull up a few chairs?
Yeah, come on up.
Maybe
it's a
just
celebration.
Oh,
Well,
have
it's
you
over.
have you all been enjoying Wesleyville today then?
Yeah, we went to the library. We found out where Falreth is.
Whoa, really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's excellent.
yeah.
Found that out at the library?
Why didn't you start with that?
Well, I just, the day built, so I wanted to kind of give the feel of that without, I didn't want to betray sort of the cadence of the day by leading with the thing that happened last.
Yeah, we thought you wanted a chronological review.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like order of importance, like absolutely. But,
Sure. You gotta really specify what you want.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying.
But I might be mad with you.
Uh.
I'm not. That's just
Okay,
me
cool.
speaking.
Okay. No, glad of that. So, what? Have you guys heard of? Of the soaring goose?
Are you? Yes, of course, Lady Goliath says. It's a very I mean, the Duchess far beats it out for entertainment, but the Soaring Goose is where where a lot of nobles, fellow nobles, do business with the folks in Parliament.
Ah. Cool.
It's quite well to do.
Gotcha. And they do business, so the food there is good.
Oh, it's very good. I'm sorry, I overheard. Did you mention Falreth, the advisor to the Duke?
Oh yeah, that guy.
What is your interest in him?
Big fan.
Oh,
You really think he's You stayed ahead of the others.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Falreth?
No, we've seen him around. He's been away for a while, actually.
Hmm. All right.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you find that I don't know.
I don't know if we've been properly introduced to everyone.
Oh, I'm Falreth. No, I'm not Falreth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm such a fan.
We're into initiative.
I told you I'm a fan of this guy.
It finally comes out.
You did say
He wants
that.
to be him.
It's hiding in plain sight.
Something you need to tell us, Finric?
They're in our group the whole time.
I just feel like he's a part of me.
Whose
So
head
I
is
am
in that
part of
sack
him or
then?
something.
You carry a little piece of him around with you everywhere
Yeah.
you go.
Mm. That's
So
Finric.
like,
Sorry,
so
what
like
was-
I was saying, Finric. And me.
Turns to Brock. What did you just say? I'm sorry, what's your name?
What's that?
Your name, sir.
I am Brock Amazing Paw.
Welcome to the Duchess.
Thank you. It's a wonderful establishment.
All right, just about this time. Agnes, you're starting to play. What are you going to play for us?
Sure. So I will probably start with one of my jollier, rollicky songs to get people. I mean, am I the first person playing in the evening, or am I like one of the later ones? It doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to figure out if the crowd is already noisy, or if I want to get them a little noisy.
You're probably not the first.
Play Unencumbered Avian.
Hey, yeah, ding dong.
No, yeah, ding dong. No, I'll play an uplifting, fast-paced song, one to get people tapping their feet, maybe one that people would know the refrain to, so that everyone can sing along. A good jolly song.
A jaunty tune.
A jaunty tune.
Roll that.
I'm making eye
performance.
contact with you, trying to get you to look.
All right, so that is 26.
All right. It's definitely well received. As she starts to play, Finric, you're taking a look around. You realize that since you guys were talking about Falreth, Shady has disappeared from the table. He bowed out as soon as you mentioned that.
Where'd that shady guy go?
I don't know.
What's his name?
He's shady. Something I said.
Brock, you have never met Shady before, Brock.
I didn't meet him earlier.
Oh, sorry. No,
I thought
sorry.
we were-
Before,
When
I thought we were
Agnes
all together.
hired him.
before this day, you have never met him before.
Right.
Okay. Agnes is playing. It's very well received. The crowd has thickened out. People are enjoying themselves. There's some people. Dee.
Got a big party, Duchess.
Get some people maybe on the dance floor doing a little jig.
Oh yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time.
Do you know any drinking songs?
Well, one of actually, so Lady Goliath turns to Twizzard and says, "Would you care to dance, Twizzard?"
Oh, okay. Mr. Bones, let's dance with her.
All right.
All three of us.
So the three of you head over to the dance floor. You want to give a performance check for your dance?
I already know what it's gonna be.
No, not bad. 16.
16.
Nice.
Better than I thought.
You want to give one for Mr. Bones as well?
Oh yes, here comes Mr. Bones. He's gotta have a real good one. This is.
I feel like Mr. Bone should have a performance plus 10, but
11. Still better than I thought.
Not bad. Not bad.
Got big feet.
All right, you guys are dancing to Agnes's playing. in the
I move my head into the beat of the music.
I think that
while
I
sitting in
do.
my seat.
Let's see here. I could do some minor illusions, I think.
With this magic show.
Yeah.
Oh my.
What kind of minor illusions could I do? Sound or magic image of an object within range also ends if you create. No, I don't need that. Okay.
Lady.
So she's laser flowing.
Lady Thorana turns to you, Brock, and as you're sort of bobbing your head to the music, and she's like, "Well, would you care to dance?"
Can't believe the ladies have to ask the gents.
Why not? Okay, so do I have to performance?
Oh yeah, give me a performance check.
Oh, I have a +1 on this.
Oh yeah, you do.
19.
19, nice. All
Well,
right,
when
you
you've
guys
got good music, it's kind of hard to.
It's hard to mess it up.
Yeah.
Plus, I do have natural rhythm.
Yeah.
It's one of your stats, one of your feats.
Is it?
No, probably not.
Can I make
Paelias and Finric, you guys are at the table. Anything to add?
You two want to dance with each other?
Not yet.
I
I don't
don't
think I
get
can
asked
yet.
to dance. I was totally about to just dance in the corner by myself.
There you go.
I don't think I think I need to eat first.
Yeah,
there food
no,
here?
you guys can definitely get food. Not a problem. All right.
It's nagging me that Shady Baggins like took off.
He's not really a public guy though. He's like shady and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
catch
maybe I might step outside and just sort of look around.
Sure. Paelias is ordering food. You step outside into the cool night air, almost chilly at this time of year. Actually, yeah, chilly. Give me a perception check.
16.
Oh, sorry.
How do you, what are you doing? Describe what you're doing.
I'm just sort of scanning around, just seeing if anything seems amiss or weird, or if I see Shady, or if he's like.
Okay. You see a hand from a nearby, not alley per se, because there's not really like alleys in this neighborhood, but there's a side street. You see it beckoning toward you.
I see a what?
A hand beckoning to you from a side street.
All right. I walk slowly towards it, and while I do that, I also sort of rustle around and find the guard whistle that I have from my last. I stole a guard whistle off the guard quite some time ago in Wesleyville.
Nice. All right. You get to the side street, and there's Shady. And he's like, "Hey, Finric, why are you telling those ladies about Falreth? They're like pretty big gossips. I mean, maybe not as big as Isabel, but like."
Oh, sorry about that. Should we kill them?
The noble women? No.
Okay, just no more talk about that guy.
Oh, I mean, I just, I thought I was doing something a little secret for you. I didn't know it was like.
Oh yeah, well I didn't want to say I didn't bring you into it by name, you know.
No, you didn't. That was nice. I'm just trying to keep a low profile, you know.
I gotcha. Okay, mom's the word.
Yeah, Mom.
Mom.
Hey, you guys know Falreth's really powerful, right?
Yes. and we have defeated him before.
Okay.
And it's because he's powerful and because he does bad things with that power that we need to defeat him.
That makes sense. Don't lose sight of the goal, though, okay?
Say again?
What? Oh, I gotta go. See ya. He scampers off into the night.
Sorry, I literally didn't hear what you said. Well, sometimes that
Guess
happens.
we'll have to watch the replay.
Yeah,
Did anyone hear what I said?
Only son of the Gaul.
Close enough. Close enough.
Don't wait till De Gaulle.
Don't wait to the goal. No, he said don't lose sight of the goal, and then he scampered.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Stupid internet connection.
Wise words.
All right, are you playing more songs, Agnes?
And I don't know if it's necessary.
You're doing
I
great.
wanted to give everybody else a chance. I was only, a guest appearance. So that one big, it was a longer song. Yeah.
It was a longer song. Sure. Got
Yeah,
it.
it might have went from maybe it was like a medley. I don't know.
All
whatever.
right. Fair enough. All right, the dancing concluded. You guys returned to the table, having had some fun. Finric, what are you doing?
I'm going back in and having some fun.
All right. You guys eat, you drink. Agnes joins you after a while.
Actually, no, I don't.
Oh, just kidding. What does Agnes do?
Agnes is going to retire to bed early.
All right.
I will message Twizzard
All right.
and I'll say, Twizzard, try not to disturb me in my room for the next hour and a bit.
So I respond back, like I disturb you. Am I even in your room?
No, just
I wasn't going in there.
I need some time by myself.
I wasn't going in your room.
Okay,
This
just
is easy.
if anyone's looking for me, just let me have my space.
No one's looking for you.
So I
Alright.
go to my room. Do I have a window in my room?
You do.
All right. I'm going to open up my window. And then I am going to dimensional door out. So I'm going to close the door. I'll lock it.
Okay.
I'm going to dimensional door out of my room to
Okay.
that side street where I guess Shady might have been hanging out.
All right.
Now, can you tell me how long should it take for me to get from the Duchess to the fountain?
Ooh, to the fountain. Are you dimensional dooring?
Well, I know that dimensional door is only 500 feet or something like that. So I know I'm not getting very far. That's just to get me out of the Duchess without having to go through the front door. That's all.
Sure. I mean, it would probably be a 20-25 minute walk.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cast invisibility.
All right.
And I'm going to walk through the streets of Wesleyville towards the fountain.
All right. Easy enough. You're invisible. You dodge the folks who you see out and about on this DePaul. And you get to the fountain. What are you up to?
Okay. So now I'm going to walk by that area that I checked out earlier in the evening.
All right.
I'm going to sit on the sidewalk.
Okay.
I'm going to remove my boots and I'm going to put them back on while thinking of a dragon.
Oh, interesting. All right. They now leave dragon footprints.
And I am going to walk from, let's say, from the sidewalk into the mud towards the water.
Uh-huh.
And then I am going to polymorph into a bird and fly back to the Duchess through my window.
Nice.
That's some plan.
Wow. All right.
That's a good plan.
I like this.
All right. All right. Wow. All right. Sounds good.
So actually, that wasn't even as much of an hour.
No, because you could fly back faster.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So then I will, once I get back into my room, I will clean off my boots because they're probably quite muddy. Or actually, I'll ask Mr. Twizzard to come up and prestidigation them for me. Mr. Twizzard, can you come up now? I'm done with my meditation time.
Oh, like I'm not busy with my own stuff down here.
Oh, come on. It's just do me
I'm
this
gonna
favor. Go excuse yourself to go to the bathroom, please.
give my wand to Mr. Bones and he'll come up and do it.
He can't do it.
You don't even have a wand.
You have a staff.
Fine.
Just excuse yourself to go to the bathroom for a moment. I have to check your white hair anyway.
All right. Who am I with? That lady?
Yeah, definitely. She's
One moment while I use the little wizard's room. Mr. Bones, dance with this lady or keep her busy or something. I run upstairs.
You run upstairs?
Yes.
All right.
I open the door for Mr. Twizzard.
Oh,
And
hold
you
on.
see
You don't know I'm coming. I kick open your door.
It's locked, but
Well, I kick it.
All right, Twizzard, you kick the door.
Yeah.
Agnes, you open it.
well, I look through the keyhole probably.
You see
fine on me?
Twizzard. But
Alright.
you see coming up behind him Lady Goliath,
Uh-oh.
who runs up
Oh.
and sort of grabs you from behind Twizzard.
Oh
and-
my goodness.
And starts kissing your neck.
Mr. Bones,
Oh my goodness.
I command Mr. Bones to come upstairs too.
Is this your room?
No.
Mr. Bones
I don't know where my
goes-
room is.
Mr. Bones starts to come up the stairs behind you. And she tries to like spin you around and like push you against the door.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
She notices Mr. Bones coming up the stairs. She's like, "You really don't know where your room is? Have you had that much to drink?"
I'm not sure if I have a room here. Do we have a room here? I've just been sleeping in someone else's room, I think.
And she starts to like jiggle the knob to the room you were trying to kick open a second ago.
That's not my room. I thought that was the bathroom. My room is over here. I go to the next room.
Do you try to open the door?
Yes.
It's locked.
Aloha Mora.
You don't have that.
Does that work here?
No, it doesn't.
Do you have knock? You don't have knock, do you?
I have Mage Hand. I can make Mage Hand knock on it. All right.
At this point, she starts to like, you, do you really not have a room here?
I have a room here. All right, go back to the first room, and I open it.
Is it unlocked now, Agnes?
Agnes, is the door unlocked?
I probably
got water.
unlocked it,
All right.
but I probably didn't open it.
All right, then I open it. Whoa! What's this woman doing in my room? Oh wait,
I was
this
about
was-
to ask
yeah.
you the same thing, says Lady Goliath. This is that performer. You know you work quite good.
That's right. Yep.
Are you joining us tonight?
No, I wasn't planning on it. But thank you for the offer. I'm quite tired. A good performance usually takes a little bit more out of me because I give a little bit more of myself.
I suppose I understand that.
Yeah. I mean, some could say that, performing is like, doing the deed.
Oh, well. Are you and Twizzard sharing this room?
I mean, I don't think so. This is my personal room. However,
Are there like 5 of us sleeping in here?
no, this is my
Five
room.
of you.
No,
What?
this is my room that I get for performing at the Duchess.
Wait, I
You
misremembered
have
things.
to pay some.
We never actually got rooms, did we?
No, you're supposed to stay somewhere else.
That's what I thought. I was like, wait, we don't actually have rooms. All right.
Only I secured a room that morning.
Yeah, see, the Duchess screwed up and booked 2 guests in one room, so we've been kind of splitting this. That's why this woman is in here.
All right.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's Duchess. What are you gonna do? Let's find a different room.
Give me a deception check. I was not quite sure what you're going for.
19.
Yeah, I suppose that is possible. Sorry to disturb you.
No problem. With this guy, I have a feeling that there's a lot of mishaps.
What? Dare you?
All right, you guys back out into the hallway.
Dude, you guys should totally go to like Sir Penn's and like, you use the master bedroom.
It's so far.
He doesn't know where Sir Penn's is. I'm the only one who does.
Plus, there's his butler
There's a small
guy.
part of me that wants to walk into the bedroom with what's her name and be like, "Oh, are you guys using the room?" And then just walk away. That's the screenwriter in me. I'm sorry.
I mean,
right,
this is
go the
D&D.
other way.
If you want to follow them up, you all you saw was Twizzard run for the stairs, and then Lady Goliath go after him. So what does Brock do? He's at the table. He's talking to.
I'm talking to Lady What's Her Face.
Yeah, Lady What's Her Face. What are you saying to her?
Thenoria? Thoranya?
Thoranya.
I think I'm probably still dancing. Oh wait, no, there's no music playing.
Well, there's other music.
There's other
There's
bards,
other
right?
performers. There's other performers.
Oh, okay.
Are you
In
still
fact,
dancing?
there has been a dragonborn performer before.
Now you're talking my language. Literally.
All right, so you're still dancing. That's fine.
Yes, I'm still dancing.
All right. She is quite a good dancer as well. Maybe not quite as good as you, surprisingly, but she's warming up to it.
It's tough, I know. Being this good at everything is hard.
That's understandable. Twizzard, what are you doing there, buddy?
So I go the other way down the hallway to check the next door.
Okay. The next door is open.
Hey! All right, I go in. This is my room.
Oh, well. Shall we warm up the bed?
Yes, let's all go in.
All right, so you guys go into this room. It's like basically it's an unmade up, it's an unoccupied room.
Yes, I like to leave it looking like no one's here. It's safer that way. With lots of enemies.
I'm sure you do.
Very dangerous lifestyle.
Oh, can we just close the door and pretend that whatever they do, they do? It's kind of like the Finric and the Baroness. Just
we'll
whatever you
close.
imagine.
Mr. Bones is in here, right? That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Mm.
All right. I think that's where we're gonna end things for tonight. It seems like a pretty good, door closes.
That's a
fade to
perfect
black.
ending.
Agnes is cleaning off her own boots.
I never cleaned your boots.
You had one job. All right. Tomorrow is fight night, and the rumors are spreading. And
I'm excited about this
some
dragon
evidence evidence. So you did not. You made the footprints. There was no dragon scale dropping or anything like that, though.
I don't have enough dragon
You're out,
scales.
right?
I want to keep the one that I have.
All right.
And I don't want to ask Wimblecat to give up his because that was a gift. But I might have to go back to get more if I feel like I need more supporting evidence. So we'll see where the footprints lead.
All right. And no one has yet told Agnes what Shady said.
Nope.
All right. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time on BND Live.